I'll say this, everything on this trailer has one important characteristic in common. They're just fine when you got real essential basics to get covered. Let's go for a run in the 2012 Toyota Yaris and check the tech. Now the Yaris, like the Nissan Versa, recently got a dose of organic redesign, a shape that looks like a ball of putty that was shoved in a latex glove. I'm not a big fan of that school. I like cheap cars to look simple and kind of handsome, but so be it.
The Yaris comes in 3 trims and either 3 or 4 doors, but not all trims and all doors. We have an LE middle trim in a 3-door, perhaps the sweet spot for this car.
Is a aftermarket looking head unit. It's actually very Scion style, but this is the upgraded unit. We have 6 speakers and a little nicer rig that brings us an optical slot right here for discs, AM and FM radio, of course. Satellite radio is available. Notice we have aux and USB. We'll get to those in a moment. HD radio also. Interesting on a car this popular and low cost. That makes the radio folks very happy. I'm still not sure a lot of consumers know what that is or care. Now, by the way, the HD radio and the Bluetooth streaming are part of this upper grade head unit. The base unit wouldn't have those. And finally, here are some Bluetooth hands-free calling buttons, which is also integrated into this unit. But even better than that, you'll find this in the glove box of your Yaris from a surplus sale at a closed state hospital for the mentally insane, I'm pretty sure. This is what you use to strap people down during violent encounters with the attendant. No, it's not that, is it? What the hell is it? It's a tire tie-down belt. Apparently when you get a flat, you stow it behind the back seat and carry it around like some kind of odd family heirloom. I don't get that. What you will find that truly is, from the Soviet era, is this gearbox. That's a 4-speed automatic, kids. You have never seen that before if you're under 30. What that means is it has 4 forward gears. That's all. Not even one for every finger. Such things do exist, but they typically haven't since the mid-'80s. Do yourself a favor and get this guy with the 5-speed manual. Well, there it is. 1.5 liters of 4-cylinder. Sitting side saddle. Nothing too fancy about it except variable valve timing, but what doesn't these days? But this little basic engine does the basics well. 106 horsepower, 103 foot-pounds of torque, modest, yes, but the car only weighs, what, 2,400 pounds or so? It gets up to 60 in a little over 9 seconds. That's actually kind of notable for a car at this price point to be sub 10 seconds, 0 to 60. It's a good benchmark. MPG on this guy is 3038, almost in the vaunted 40 club. And that's with the manual gearbox, which we don't have. If you go with that Soviet automatic we do have, you lose 3 MPG on the highway. That's substantial. Okay, let's roll in the Yaris. See, it does what little cars often tend to do. The power comes on willingly, you can tell immediately, without coming on forcefully. There's a difference. Okay, so about that transmission. Now, it's only got 3 + 1 gears to work with, right? But you would think it's shifting a lot more gears because it's always shifting, but that's because the gear jumps are very present. Because it makes big jumps or drops between cogs, you really notice them more, and they're a big event. That's really where this kind of a transmission is going to bother you, is you'll be in the wrong gear a lot more often, and the car has to correct that a lot more often. So in all, it's just pleasant little high-riding, springy, light input transportation. Think about it. All of those things are basically everyday pleasant on a day-to-day driving basis. That's why this car sells so well.
A Yaris L starts at about $14,900, but add $725 for an automatic. Another $15,10 will get you into the LE trim level with Bluetooth, Bluetooth streaming, HD radio, better amp and speakers, and other niceties. I would do that. If you want that to be a 5-door, add $475 on top of that.
Hi, I'm Molly Wood, host of The Buzz Report, the show about the tech news that everybody's talking about. See it every Friday in high def at cnet.com/buzzreport.